What is up, guys? Zach here, and I feel like I've been doing too much gaming videos. Well, not gaming videos, like regular gaming videos. I think I'm talking too much about gaming. Well, the last video, I pranked my sister, and tomorrow you guys should see her reaction. Should see it though. But besides all that, I'm kind of bored and don't really know what to talk about. So, today I went back and played Lego Marvel Superheroes 2. And I kind of want to talk about why was Lego Marvel Superheroes 2 so mediocre? Or as I should say, meh. Why was it so meh? Well, if you're a Lego fan, if you've been playing Lego games since day one, then you know the drill. You gotta play story mode, then you can play free play. Once you reach 100%, go to another save file, and wash, rinse, repeat. But the thing is, it's boring. Lego Marvel Superheroes 2 is so boring. I mean, the story mode is fun. I like how it has Kang as the main villain, because I never knew about him. And it's not even as good as Lego Marvel Superheroes 1. Let me give you reasons why it's not as good. It should have had New York City. It should have had just New York City. You could have traveled to other worlds like the swamp, the desert, Wakanda, the medieval area, Asgard, Xandar, and I feel like there's one more, but I just don't know. So you should have just, it should be you teleport there instead of it being mushed into one area. That should have been the thing. So, let's get right into why Lego Marvel Superheroes 2 was so meh. Alright, so I want to talk about the story mode first. The levels are really fun. I don't really want to talk much about the story. I just want to talk about the levels. I might talk a little bit about the story, but still. So you know the drill. You gotta go on an adventure, defeat bad guys, and then defeat the true villain of the story in the end. That is what I really like, defeating the true villain of the story. I really like how you can choose your destination. I like how you can choose what comes next. That's really awesome. Just like in Call of Duty, where you can pick your mission. That's actually really neat, and I really like that. And the levels are really fun. The bosses are really fun as well. But as in every Lego story mode, the levels are always confusing and requires some very smart people to play it. Well, not very smart, but some smart ideas to play it, and people usually get it. But levels that suck are the confusing ones, because they're bland, boring, not fun. And let me tell you, there are a lot of them in Lego Marvel Superheroes 2. You can just play the game if you want. I'm not You're not required to. You can do it if you want. And I'm a man of my word, so I'm right. I remember the day when I was stuck on that Kingpin boss fight. And that, Spider-Man Future level. Don't know what it's called, but I kind of want to skip towards the end, and kind of want to skip towards the end of the story mode. So you go into King's Tower, and you defeat him. And he turns into a baby. But if you watch the post-credits, then there's this cliffhanger post-credit. It's where old Kang and his old assistant come up to the Avengers and say, hey, we have to do this. I forgot what she said. But that's it. Find out what happens next in Lego Marvel Superheroes 3. I'm just joking around. Alright, that's it for the story mode. On to the free play. Now, the free play is really fun. The story mode levels in free play are actually very, very fun. And I like the one with Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm talking about the bonus ones as well. I like the ones with where the Guardians are trying to like celebrate Gamora's birthday. It's very confusing. And you have to like do a lot of stuff. It's very fun and creative. And I really like it. So, anyway, there's also another level where you're in the Hydra City and you're trying to do a parade. But the thing is, there's this one girl named Gwenpool in it. She will never shut up. Like, when I was playing that level, she talked non-stop. She had no breath. She just talked non-stop. I was like, shut up, over and over. She is so annoying. If you guys disagree with me, listen to these voice lines. Shut up. Shut up. That's what I was saying whenever I... It makes me... Her voice makes me want to put a gun to my head. Alright, now that we got that out of the way, there's another level where you play as Howard the Duck and another guy. I forgot who else you play as. And you're in, like, Comic-Con, I think, and that level is so hard. There's one part that I can't get through. And yeah. I didn't know what to say at that part. And there's another level where you play as the Lizard and Venom. And that level was pretty fun. I like it. Carnage and Venom. That's what I meant. And that level is honestly really fun. I liked the boss fight at the end. I liked that Batman, the voice actor of Lego Batman, and the original Joker, like the original Lego Joker, they played Venom and Carnage. Batman played Venom and Joker played Carnage. So I really liked that. And besides the bonus levels, the story mode levels aren't that fun in free play. Like, there are some good parts about it in free play. Like, I liked in that futuristic level where you could go somewhere and you unlock Black Suit Spider-Man. I honestly really like that. It's really creative, and I honestly really like in the last level. I forgot. I forgot about that part. And yeah, so those are the things that I like and don't like about free play. Now, on to the open world of free play. Now, as I said in the beginning of the video, where everything is mushed together when it could be separate, like in LEGO Avengers and LEGO Batman 3 and LEGO The Force Awakens, you could choose where you want to go. But in LEGO Marvel Super Heroes 2, the game developer was like, you know what? Why don't we not have the Traveler useful for once? Let's actually make the whole world meshed with other worlds. Yeah, that's a very good idea. Like, game developer? I hate to say it, but you goofed. You goofed, okay? And the open world is so confusing. It's confusing where you're at. It's hard to get from here to there. And I'm kind of focused on something. It's hard to get from here to there. And the worst part about it is you have to go on this wild goose chase each time you do a mission. Now, in other LEGO games, you do actually do that, but in LEGO Marvel Super Heroes 2, like, okay, let's take a step back to a little game back in 2013 called LEGO Marvel Super Heroes 1. That game was really fun. I have burps. That game was really fun, in my opinion. And I can actually know what I'm doing whenever I'm doing a mission. Because it's not like, oh, you have to do this, oh, it's over here, it's over there. No, you actually have fun while doing it. You actually don't have to make it so complicated whenever you're on a mission. It's actually fun and unique and awesome. But in LEGO Marvel Super Heroes 2, it's not fun, it's not unique. It should be buildings everywhere, but no, it's volcano, aliens, Asgard, desert. I can name a lot more. It should have just been New York alone, that's that. And that is how I feel about the open world. Now that I got the open world out of my way, let's talk about the characters. Okay, so the characters are pretty awesome. I like playing as Black Suit Spider-Man. I like Spider-Ham. I like most of the Spider people. And yeah. But the characters I hate are Spider-Man, all the Spider-Man people, even though I said I like them. All the Flyers. And that's pretty much it. I hate the Flyers because let's take a step back again in LEGO Marvel Super Heroes 2. And not LEGO Marvel Super Heroes 2, LEGO Marvel Super Heroes 1. In LEGO Marvel Super Heroes 1, I keep messing that up, you can fly very efficiently and very fun. Like, you can, like, go up without any curves. It's really awesome. But in LEGO Marvel Super Heroes 2, you have to go up in a diagonal line. And it just feels very awkward while flying. Lego Marvel Superheroes 1 makes it more realistic while flying. And where's and when you play as Spider-Man in Lego Marvel Superheroes 2, I kind of like it, but it just feels so bumpy. Well, not literally bumpy. It feels so rough, like, because there's a meshed world, you web sling, and it just feels so awkward. And you can do it fast as well. That doesn't make it any better. I mean, sure, you can get to places faster, but again, it feels so awkward. Alright, now that I got the characters out of the way, let's talk about the DLC packs. Now, I don't know if this is entirely accurate, but the DLC includes the Thanos DLC, the Ant-Man and the Wasp DLC, and those are the only DLCs I know that it has. But as for the Thanos DLC that I have, includes Thanos, obviously, Proxima Midnight, Cole Obsidian. I forgot the rest of the characters' names, but they don't matter. You know what? I'm just not gonna worry about it. That Squidward guy and the guy with the sword. Alright. And it also has Hulkbuster, which is really cool. And it has Groot. So, I want to say that... Wait, does it have Groot? I don't think it has Groot. And it has that giant girl. So, I want to say that Hulkbuster isn't like that weird bulky thing in Lego Marvel Superheroes 1. It can actually fly well. And I like that it has a laser. I didn't like how it didn't have a laser in Lego Marvel Superheroes 1. And I like that it's actually bigger than normal. And wait, was Groot in that DLC pack? I don't know. Oh yeah, he was. He was the teenager guy. I actually kinda like Groot in the DLC pack. It was just unnecessary. And I like that the Black Order was in it. That's actually a really nice touch. And that one giant girl, I don't even know who she is, but she's actually really cool. And Thanos. Thanos is the best character, one of the best characters in the DLC pack. And what I like about Thanos is that he flies with his chair, which I think is very, very neat. He actually has a laser ability. And yeah. And they put a lot of detail in him. But what I hate about it, why do you have to buy DLCs to get Thanos? That happened in Lego Marvel Superheroes 1, and Lego Marvel Superheroes 2, and it didn't happen in Lego Avengers, thank God. But I would rather just pay with my studs to get him. I don't want to give Lego my money. You can keep other people's money. I am not paying to get a DLC that could have just been in the game already. Man. The other DLC I know is the Ant-Man and the Wasp one. Now, I don't really know what characters were in it, but hey, it has Ghost in it, so who cares? And I don't have that DLC pack, by the way. So, I think there's another one. I just forgot. I just forgot about it. Hey, we hit the 20-minute mark. And, I'll probably talk about it. Let me pause the video so I can think about it. Alright, I forgot what other DLC characters were in it. I forgot other DLC packs. So I'm just gonna probably move on. This video is very sloppy. I'm sorry. Alright. So, there's one half of the game that's really cool, and one half of the game which is really bad. So what do I think about LEGO Marvel Super Heroes 2? As it says in the title, it's meh. It's so meh. It's boring, even though it looks promising, it looks fun. You know the saying, you can't judge a book by its cover? Well, you can't judge a game by it. You can't trust a game by its cover. It looks so fun. It looks like something you could play in the summer as you're a teen or a kid. But when you boot up the game, you're like, why did I pay for this? Yeah, as I said, there's one half of the game which is really good, but the other half takes over. The other half is taking over The other half is taking over 3% of the other half. The bad half, which is taking over, yeah. So, you're like, is it really that meh? Well, it's not entirely meh. It's pretty fun. I like the final boss. I like the first level. And the DLCs are very good. But would I recommend buying this game? Maybe. You can buy it if you want to. You can buy it if you think it's worth it. You can buy it if you have the money. So, that is my true opinion on LEGO Marvel Super Heroes 2. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did, and subscribe. Turn that notification bell on, and comment what you think I should do next. And that is why LEGO Marvel Super Heroes 2 is so meh.